Hello friends, welcome back to the video series in Oracle PL SQL Programming. In the previous videos, already we have worked on the table in database, that is creating, altering, dropping and applied the rules of validation using constraints. Suddenly, if we need to rename any particular table, we can follow the rename command. Let's check it with SQL Plus. But remember, you cannot rename any table from data definition. It is only possible for any user created table. Let's check. Now open the SQL Plus. Let us connect to the database at first, and for that we have the username as system and the password is the password throughout the video series. So already we have connected to the Oracle database. Oracle allows renaming of tables. The rename operation is done atomically, which means no other thread can access any of these tables while the rename process is running. To rename a table, the alter and drop privileges on the original table and the create and insert privileges on the new table are required. To rename a table, the syntax is practically rename, then the old table name, that means old name, to new name. Then as usual the semicolon. Previously we have created a employee table. Let rename it to a new table name. Suppose the old table name was employee. So we are providing the new name as employee test, then press enter and the table has been renamed. So if we want to check the structure of the employee table at first, let's check what happens. Error, the object employee does not exist. But here, if we want to check the new employee test, that particular table, the structure of the table has been given here as the output. As we have to work so many tasks with that employee table, so once again we are renaming from the employee test to employee. So once again for that we have to rename the employee test, that particular table name, to employee and table renamed. So at that moment, if we want to check the structure of the employee test, that particular table, object employee test does not exist. But if we want to check the employee table, at that moment it is present. So the table renamed and the message has been shown. If you really need to rename the table, then perform the task. Remember, if some dependency or relation is present with other table, process or your database job may hamper immediately or later. Now, before we end the video, once again we are on the job of formatting of the columns. Let us clear the screen at first. Now we would demonstrate on the formatting of the output, or particularly how we can give the desired width of the particular column in the output. Select owner, comma, constraint underscore name, comma, constraint underscore type from user underscore constraints, where table underscore name is equal to employee. press enter, and here the output has been given, but we can see the output is very scattered way, as the column name owner and the constant name both have the same width for the output in the column. So here we can format it according to our choice and for better view of the output. And for that we have to type column, then the name of the column. Suppose owner, and here next keyword would be format. And now suppose we want to give the width of the owner as 20. So A20 would be there. So another column, suppose constant name. Here we want to give the column constant underscore name as width of suppose 50. So here the statement would be constant underscore name, and here we are giving the format as A50. Now if we once again execute the statement, select owner comma constant underscore name constant underscore type from user underscore constants where table underscore name is equal to employee. Let's check. At that moment the output is in a good manner, or we can view the columns as we want. So that is how we can also use the format keyword for the better view in the SQL plus command prompt. From the next video, we should discuss on the DML or the data manipulation language.